Jeopardy! Fans nearly lost their minds over a recent Final Jeopardy! Clue that almost had the entire board stumped. What was considered an easy clue almost went unanswered. It was a throwback to the 1980s, and viewers couldn't believe that it seemed so difficult for the contestants. Continue reading to find out what the clue was and why fans were so baffled. Returning Jeopardy! Champ Allison Gross was in the lead with $19,600. She was up against Isabella Doyce and Jennifer Trofa, who had each accrued $4,200 and $200, respectively. The Final Jeopardy! Category dealt with fads from the 1980s. Ken Jennings read the clue, a November 29, 1983, and why. Times article about these used near riot, adoptable, waiting for 8 hours, and my life is in danger. The correct answer to the clue was Cabbage Patch Kids. However, none of the contestants seemed to be able to come up with the right answer. That is, other than the leading competitor Allison, who nailed it. Isabella and Jennifer were decades off in their answers in opposite directions. Jennifer's response was, "What is a Tamagotchi?" which peaked in popularity in the 90s. "No, you had to go back a little further than that," Ken Jennings responded. Isabella's response was wrong too. She replied with, "What are pet rocks?" which were largely from the 70s. She went back in time a little too far, the Jeopardy! Host said, shocked. Allison was the only one to reply with, "What are Cabbage Patch Kids?" The dolls were created in 1983. Fans took to social media to discuss the easy Final Jeopardy! Clue and how surprised they were that only one person got it right. "This is like the Goldilocks of answers for this Final Jeopardy!" one person online joked. Finally, the last contestant was in the right decade. LOL. This was probably the easiest Final Jeopardy! Question ever, another person wrote on X. A third chimed in, and two of them somehow got it wrong. I was screaming. Funny that they each had the correct answer for the 70s, 80s, and 90s. Another viewer pointed out, while a fifth wrote, "Your age shows when you can instantly get that." As the Jeopardy! Masters tournament continues, many fans have been weighing in on the competition online. While viewers are enjoying this year's game, the competition is stiff and less fun than last year's contestants. People have pointed out that there is a lack of camaraderie between the Jeopardy! Masters contestants this year. The tournament is lacking the warmth of personality that Sam Buttrey brought to the show, one viewer wrote on Facebook. Another said that Ken Jennings seemed more relaxed last year as well. In the world of television game shows, few moments spark as much excitement, engagement, and sometimes outright chaos as a missed clue on Jeopardy! With a dedicated following that spans generations, fans of the trivia titan are known for their sharpness, passion, and attention to detail. And when a pivotal moment slips through the cracks, it's guaranteed to stir up intense reactions. Such was the case when a recent Jeopardy! Episode left viewers perplexed, agitated, and, in some cases, genuinely stunned after one contestant missed a critical final clue that many fans believed was not only answerable but obvious. The stage is set. For decades, Jeopardy! Has remained a staple of American television, consistently providing viewers with a blend of education, entertainment, and mind-bending trivia. Whether it's a celebrity edition, a tournament of champions, or a regular game night, fans eagerly anticipate the unfolding of each episode. The format is simple. 3 contestants compete to answer a series of general knowledge questions, but the format of Final Jeopardy! Is where things can take a dramatic turn. Final Jeopardy! Allows contestants to wager a portion or all of their earnings on a single clue. Once they write their answers down, it's either glory or defeat. When contestants wager big and fail to deliver, the stakes are high and the disappointment is palpable. But when a missed Final Jeopardy! Clue is particularly obvious or the answer is seen by many as an easy one, it can lead to an outpouring of frustration from viewers. In this particular instance, the final clue was one that sent fans into an uproar, many wondering how the contestant could miss it. The clue that shook fans. The missed Final Jeopardy! Clue that had viewers on edge came from the category World Capitals. The clue read, "This city, which is also known for hosting the headquarters of the United Nations, is the capital of the European country where the famous brand Rolex was founded. For many fans, the answer was so clear it could have been recited in their sleep. Geneva. The presence of the United Nations headquarters, the mention of Rolex, a prestigious Swiss watch brand, and the reference to a European country quickly narrowed the choices to one clear city. Geneva, the iconic Swiss city, is renowned for being home to the UN's European headquarters, and it's where the famous Rolex watch was born in 1905. Yet, the contestant, who had been performing admirably up until that point, scribbled down an incorrect answer, Zurich. As the host, Mayim Bialik, revealed the contestant's answer and the correct one, Geneva, viewers were left in shock. Social media exploded with reactions as fans quickly shared their disbelief. The situation had all the ingredients for a viral storm: a widely known clue, an obvious answer, and a highly talented contestant who made the mistake. The backlash. Within minutes of the episode's conclusion, Jeopardy! Fans took to social media, particularly Twitter, to express their frustration. Comments ranged from disbelief to outright disbelief. How do you miss Geneva as the answer to a clue about Rolex? Geneva and Zurich aren't the same thing, but come on. That clue was a gimme. I can't believe that missed Final Jeopardy! Clue. If I was a contestant, I'd be screaming right now. That was so obvious. Geneva was staring right at you. I'm not even a Jeopardy! expert, and I got that one. How could they miss it? Fans were not just upset about the mistake itself, but about the fact that the contestants' misstep led to an unfortunate consequence. They ended up finishing behind the other players. The stakes of Jeopardy! Are high, and a missed final clue often makes the difference between winning and losing. For many viewers, this was not just an error but a heartbreak. They had come to admire the contestants' sharp skills throughout the show, only to watch as their chances slipped away over what seemed like an avoidable mistake. The reactions from contestants and experts. The contestant, who was initially shocked by their own error, later took to social media to express their regrets. They acknowledged the overwhelming response from fans, but also clarified that it wasn't as simple as it seemed in the heat of the moment. Contestants on Jeopardy! Are often under pressure, and the clock ticks away rapidly during the final moments. It's easy to overlook an obvious clue when the tension and adrenaline are running high. Some trivia experts also weighed in, offering insights into why such mistakes happen even to the most seasoned players. The human brain, when under pressure, doesn't always perform as logically as we think, explained one noted trivia expert. It's easy to think you've got a question in the bag until the clock's ticking down, and that last little hint slips away. However, even the experts could not deny the frustration that such an obvious clue had caused among fans. It was, in essence, a missed opportunity, and in the world of Jeopardy! Missed opportunities can mean everything. The emotional roller coaster. One of the reasons Jeopardy! Resonates so strongly with its audience is the emotional roller coaster it provides. Fans don't just watch contestants, they become invested in their journeys. We root for the underdogs, celebrate the champions, and wince at the mistakes. A wrong answer, particularly in the final moments of the game, feels personal to fans. It's as though we've all missed the same clue together. For this particular episode, many fans took to Reddit and other fan forums to express how they felt, the emotional highs and lows that come with watching such a critical game show moment unfold in real time. One user wrote, "I was so invested in this episode, and when the final Jeopardy! Clue came up, I thought for sure it was a win. But to see that person mess up, it hurt. It's like you're so close to the finish line and trip over a rock right before you cross it. It felt like a personal loss."